maybe not completely join them, still do my piano with them, but also still continue doing your Mayorkun kind of music.
I don't know, life happened, and like that's why it's always hard when you are up to stay up, bro. As I can say, it's lonely at the top. It's actually really lonely because if you know maintainer for that top, or jabo, and if you fall to rise again.
Yo guys, what's up? What's good? How you guys doing? Welcome again to another segment of Gospel Reaction. My name remains Daki. As you want to call it, Daki or Daki. Where it is, it's fine by me. My name is spelled D-A-R-K-I, and then you know it's double E. Quick one, I'm so happy to have you guys here again. Today is the 30th day of October, right? We're going to go set to November. It's going to be a big month, and I pray that we'll get all the blessings we're praying for in the month of November. Anyways, I have my usual guys with me, WIZKID and Abu. We're set to do justice to conversations as it concerns Afrobeats. Today, we have WIZKID in the block. WIZKID has done something. What has it done? Whatever I say that I'll put WIZKID in a state of conversation, I love it a lot because I now get to hear my opinion without being biased, because I'm never biased about WIZKID. I love WIZKID a lot. I love Davido more. I love Burna Boy more than WIZKID, but I love Davido more than every other person in the world. No, I love Messi more than everybody in the world. I love Davido next. And then, no, I love my family first. No, I love God first. Okay, no, I love God first. Then I love my family, right? Family comes next, obviously. Then I love Messi. Then I love Davido and every other person. Wherever you are. I swear, you're not Davido. Wherever you are. Whether you're a girl, you're a boy. So that's just the thing. But anyway, let's do that in no time. Today's game is going to be dedicated to WIZKID album Made in Lagos. We're going to be doing Guess the Song from that special album. If you think you know the song and you think you stand WIZKID and you don't know what that album is, trust me, I would laugh at you. Everybody, it's time to come and prove yourself. By the way, the first on sets, let's go straight to what the conversation look like. WIZKID, Wagwan. How you doing? By the way, if you guys didn't notice, WIZKID has gone. What's it called? What's that style called? Was it all back?
Twist.
That's twist, right? The WIZKID has done twist. It's actually fits you thinking about it.
Thank you, bro.
Why did you do it?
Because I felt like changing how I look.
Okay, but I don't like it fits you actually. Fits you perfectly.
Thanks.
Anyways, just so you know what's have a on set. You know what I like this guy is the fact that I'm sure next week now we're going to twist it there. Because he likes to copy people. And then your ears don't reach. Why am I the one with small in this office? But anyway, let's go. It was good. How you doing?
As usual.
So I hearing native on Monday. What's the idea behind it?
I had a messy weekend, so you should understand.
Yeah, actually. Special shout out to Chelsea fans all over the world. We stand with you.
Really sound, maybe you look like super Chelsea fan. For you guys that are just coming, I'm not a Chelsea fan.
Obviously an Arsenal fan, yeah. Definitely also an Arsenal fan. Yeah, actually, just so you know. But Chelsea fan will stand with you guys because it's going to be a difficult run from now. You guys are going to play Man City, you're going to play Newcastle, you're going to play Brighton, you're going to play Man U, you're going to play Liverpool, you're going to play Tottenham. Tottenham, yes,
It is well. I mean, I believe you guys will come out. It doesn't have to be alive, but you shall come out.
Come out of regulation.
Oh my god. Before we continue, I saw this post where I think it was Fabrizio that posted. No, not Fabrizio, one of these big guys on sport. They said Ojland, Rashford, Fernandez, 6 of them actually, 6 of the strikers, they all have 1 goal. And then Chelsea Modric has 2 goals. And I'm still saying, like, proud of what?
Yeah, proud. Did I say one about Chelsea?
He gets here last week had 3 goals.
Brentford has more wins at Stamford Bridge than Chelsea since April.
2.
It's only 2.
Hello, guys. He said it's 3. Hello, guys. Let's go. Let's move on to our reactions.
Brentford uses the stadium too.
No, that's the thing.
They play Chelsea.
So whenever
Chelsea's home and they beat Chelsea 3 times, and Chelsea have not won their home since April.
And at least in a month you play your home 2 times. April, May, June, July, August. Don't rush me. April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 7 months.
We already this is the
November.
We are going to November.
It's gone.
Because they are paying 30 people.
It's gone. Anyways, let's move up to the conversation. 3 years ago yesterday, or 3 years ago day before yesterday, we saw one of the biggest albums to ever come out from Africa was released, which it came out from from Ayodeji Balogun. People call him WIZKID, an amazing guy. Over the weekend was weekend was quite busy visiting Elumelu. Zion was 6 years. It was with Odumodu at the point, linking up and everything. Now this man dropped one of the biggest masterpieces that Afrobeats has ever seen, made in Lagos. Right? If we went to do a deadline for the project, but then that album was a game changer. What 3 years down the line, what do you still think about Made in Lagos?
It's funny how when I first, saw the topic and I saw Made in Lagos 3 years, I was like,
Is it 3 years already?
he's already 3 years.
I get that vibe. I get that vibe.
That has gone 3 years already. That's because it was a very beautiful masterpiece, and so it was not easy for us to just move on from that kind of music, because even if people drop, there's some certain music that will still stay. Just the way this year albums have dropped, we are still enjoying Timeless because it is a masterpiece amongst all the things that have dropped. And I'm sure by the time you hear that,
Timeless has done 2 years.
Already. So
yeah, I get that.
when the project is that good, you forget how far it has been, and that's really how it is right now. And looking at it now, talking about how far it has gone, or the how well it has done, I think if we would all agree that it's one of the albums that has done the best, one of the best project that's come out of Africa in the last decade. So I want to give it to WIZKID. It's not easy to pull out something like that.
Yeah, that is one beautiful masterpiece from WIZKID. But firstly, I think the album dropped in 2020. Yeah, 2020. Yeah, I remember. I just came from my
COVID year.
And then there were a lot of talks about the build-up was made in Lagos. So I personally expected that. Now this is not a downside; it's just a conversation. I expected that when I saw Made in Lagos, I was going to say a lot of Ojo Elegba, I was going to say a lot of Nigerian in-tune song and everything. But then we're hearing R&B, we're hearing songs that were not Lagos in code. What do you think about that? Do you think it is deliberate from the team to confuse people about Lagos and giving us something different?
Well, for me, when the album dropped, Made in Lagos, looking at the traffic and all, before it was released, I was like, okay, or maybe we're going to get some songs that are Niger centric, based on Lagos vibes and all of those kind of crews. But then when the album dropped, it happened to be R&B focused, in a way, which wasn't really bad eventually, but we didn't really get all those kind of bedu and all those kind of vibe that we're looking for on the album. But regardless of that, the album came, and then it grew up on us, and we had to love and accept it as it was as at the time it dropped. And right now, definitely the story is different.
True.
3 years down the line, and everything has totally changed. I remember back then FC would be saying, I remember at some point when the album wasn't really doing well until Essence happened, and then FC started saying that they were streaming, and be like, okay, you were streaming, but what happened before Essence, before the international break,
conversation,
and all of that? But you guys would claim that they were streaming. Okay, no, the MLL happened. Why not stream? Even now not stream that one. Why not stream this one? So basically, at times, the fans will do what they can do, but a lot of all of those global domination is not on the fans most of the time.
Because it's still on you, right? And then I want us to have this conversation without any form of biasment. Yeah. When you listen to Essence, because that's like the biggest song of the album. When you listen to Essence, do you think it was going to grow up that big? Now, first listening, when you saw it, I'm sure you did like a whole run through at first. When you got to Essence, do you think it was going to be that big?
Well, when I listened to Essence, funny how I was one of the songs I liked on the album, because I even did an interpretation for it, like before it became the old, all of the
what did you do by Essence?
It's a time. You want to use time, Corey.
Wait.
So when it dropped, it was a lovely tune, but then it was it on my top 5 songs on the album. I know I liked the opening track, the Cold Pure Water, Pure Water. That one, like one of the that's like my favorite song. That's my favorite song, on the album, and then the other songs that were on it. So, but then I would say that Essence was like a lovely tune. I liked it, when it dropped as I then, but I never knew it was going to be this, global, anthem that it became, as a that year rather. So for me, I would say, at first listen, I never knew it was going to be that big.
Okay.
I never knew.
Yeah, I like that that's sincere. Now, it will be here. Now, don't mention in this conversation when he said FC always want to have credits to themselves, saying we made Essence big. Now, do you think Nigerians love Essence because of the big picture it gave? Now, I'll give you an example. Calm Down was not a song I did well in Nigeria. It didn't do well in Nigeria. Calm Down did well in bigger spaces, and then Nigerians now were now like, oh, okay, it's doing well.
Not like he didn't do it.
Not like he didn't do it, but he didn't do as much as he did there. And then also a lot of influence that we love about so is fact that okay, if you guys are liking it and their own boy, why would we know like him? So we can't go back in 1 year now like wait, what's that even know the year? So we edit. We now, for me, I was forced to like it because I'm like, wait, I can't be old. What I guess in the US liking about this song, like make it top 3. Why am I not liking it? So I have to go listen. So I forced myself to like this song. Yeah, this thing that was what happened to Essence because we need to grow up in the UK, US and everything. Do you think we were forced to like it?
Well, for me, yeah, I don't think
Sincerely.
I want to completely agree that we were forced to like the song. But like Don said, at first you would not immediately pick it as one of your favorites of the album.
Yeah.
But the way the international people embraced it, and we are seeing it on almost everybody's video. Everybody was using it on their Insta stories, on their snaps, and so we were just the way Calm Down was. What are people listening to that I don't also get it? But we know that the project was a good project. People were listening to it, but to an extent, we were made to go and listen to it more after we saw how it was doing out there. And for me, it's not a bad thing.
No,
It's not. And it even helps project eventually because the way that particular song made us to go and listen to it back, the same way people who made us listen to it also go and listen to some other songs that were WIZKID. This song is by WIZKID. If we can hear this song that's by WIZKID, let's go and check his discography and see other songs, and then you check the video because you see the one with Blessed, and then while you're scrolling through this, you see some with your favorite artist HER, you see some with Tyler, what's this guy's name? I can't remember his name. Elamai, you see some of your favorite. This guy has songs in my favorite. Why won't I listen?
True.
And so it builds up the whole, the streaming, the whole numbers that the project eventually have. And so I would not say that we are forced. I would say we were reminded of the beauty we have.
Okay, I think I have to leave that thought the way you said it because I have to really talk. I really more at the point I was understanding you, but then towards the end I really don't understand you. But let's leave it that way. Now, a lot of person feel like Calm Down, Rave and Roses happened to Made in Lagos. Now, what do you mean by that is, if you talk about Rave and Roses, what you talk about is Calm Down. That's the essence of the project. Now, Calm Down, Rave and Roses has 2 billion for instance. Calm Down already has 1 billion. Calm Down already has 1 billion. Then the initial one has 500 million, about 600 million on Spotify. That's 1.6. So the remaining 17 projects has 400 million, which it's not. I would say it's bad, but it's just there. Now, do you think that was what happened to Made in Lagos? Because obviously Essence blew up. Essence became a big deal and everything. Do you think that was what that carried the album? Doesn't mean the album is not a worthy album. Like Essence was the chairman of the album.
I don't think Essence was like a sole carrier of the album because looking at a couple of certifications and all of the things that happened to the song, obviously they would not they don't give that to the album because of one song solely. So it means that other songs also did fairly well on the album, but Essence was like the song of glory, back then, because I remember the album was like, first Nigerian album to be certified, in the US, as at then, first to enter the top. Like there were a lot of records that were broken by the album. Same thing as the single. So the album did well on its own, and that is why it got all of those things. Aside from Essence being the song that like the most performing song on the album.
Okay, Josh, should I ask you? Okay, now let me stay with this one. Now, and then I want to be sincere as possible, yeah, so that we don't do back and forth. Since was a big song, and then we saw obviously when I had to have a remix, so he had beep on the song. Now, The same effect was on Kamna. Kamna was a big song. Serena came on it and became a big jam. Now, do you think Essence went further? All the accolades Kanye West coming out to say something about love. Do you think it was because of a Bieber factor? Now, Bieber is a guy we know him on your song. He's taking your song to that space and everything.
Yeah.
Without a Bieber, will Essence be Essence as it is?
Man, that's a theory we cannot really, practice, because we all agree Essence was a good song.
Yeah.
And also we also agree that Bieber is someone that comes to your song
And make it, yeah.
and make it.
Sure.
At this point, I would also want to say that there's a Bieber effect on the song, and there's also a Essence effect on the song. So which means the collaboration of the effort of the song being a good song,
Yeah.
and Bieber coming on it made it to become one thing. So I won't say one
Yeah.
did, because if there was no Bieber, we don't know how much it's going to be.
Yeah.
You know, understand? So, but we can't take away the fact that Bieber coming on that song
Maybe something
made
extra.
it something, especially in the US. And so let's not
Let's just leave it like that.
yes.
Anyways, moving on, 3 years down the line, the song is still in the lips of people. That by far is still WIZKID's best project. And this is a syndrome that happens to Afrobeat artists, like a lot of them. You come through with a very mad-ass project. Boom. I'll mention names. Chase Daniel came through with Buga at the time. Mad Jam, he has not lived up to that Buga again. A lot of time we see artists who have beat expectation and they never meet up to that regard again. Now, looking at WIZKID, Made in Lagos, bomb. Deluxe, bomb. Followed up, MLLE, not bomb. Now, do you think WIZKID can? Now, this is WIZKID himself now. Looking at it later on, do you think 3 years down the line, can this man still have a project that can surpass Made in Lagos?
Can you surpass?
Made in Lagos.
Can you just ask the question again?
Okay.
3 years down the line.
Yeah. So 3 years down the line on the first kid, do you think WIZKID, now this is something that happens to Afrobeat artists a lot. We've seen it over time. Chase Daniel had Buga came, Big Jam, follow-up song did not match up Buga, an album, no song match up Buga and everything. And do you think WIZKID can still pull out something as strong as maybe Lagos and develop maybe next project or next something, next single?
Well, I think it is very possible. Nothing is impossible, when it comes to music and life generally. The fact that you've done something before doesn't mean you can't do it again, and also doesn't mean you can't do it again. Life is just very, very fickle. But then I'm on the high side. I think that WIZKID can bag another song that would be even bigger than Essence. Whenever the time is right. Maybe this year, may not be this year. Maybe next. Maybe in 2, 3, 4, 5 years. No matter what year it's gonna happen. And if WIZKID is doing music and then it's dropping good music, definitely you would overly surpass what he did, with Essence on the new song whenever he decides to drop it.
Okay, I'm still on 3 years down the line. What do you think that song did? Now, a lot of people want to say Essence changed that. What do you think Essence did for Afrobeat that we don't know?
For me, Made in Lagos as an album.
Made in Lagos rather than Essence.
Made in Lagos as an album changed, the scope of Afrobeat to a very large extent. Essence. Reason being that now everybody further realize that not just a single song, an album can even become a global, it will become something that is accepted globally, because the album really did well for itself. Like all of the certifications, all of the records, all of the achievements, that it got for WIZKID is really immense, and you can never stop talking about it. And then also, one of the projects that further opened the world to Afrobeat, because when it happened, the Afrobeat movement was already becoming really very, very solid after I Love 120. Now Love 120 opened the world to Afrobeat, but then there was a need for something more than that, more than a single song. And then Made Lagos happened, a song with an album with different feel of Afrobeat. And people like, okay, this is what I like. Oh, this is what I like. And we do not even like Essence. Some people, Piece of Me. Bro, Piece of Me is one big jam. So when he performed at the O2, bro, was mad. Like was big mad thing, bro. So like all of those things, I feel like those are like ways that further people with Afrobeat, WIZKID did the O2 in 3 seconds, broke one of the record that they had for the O2, fastest artist to sell out the O2. Like he got into.
Did I hear 3 seconds?
No, like three nights.
Yeah,
But
but
3 minutes.
Yeah, but the record was
minutes in
3
one night.
minutes.
you sold out O2 in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like as soon as they announced, sold out.
Wow.
Then they had to do 3 nights back
So,
to
yeah,
back.
we wanted to do one. We had to do 3 nights.
The first one they announced, it sold out. Second one sold out. Then third one.
So that-
So it was 28, 29, 30.
So if you had done the first, you'd have sold out.
Possibly.
Wow, that's massive.
So it was like it was one big like evolution. So I think that Made in Lagos rather, one of the big songs or big project that's further opened the world to Afrobeats.
It will be 3 years down the line, right? What do you think is that? This is what Don is thinking about his own perspective now. What do you think Afrobeat did? I mean, Made in Lagos did for Afrobeat that we are not grateful enough for. Now, there's something for me. I want to say, because David Timeless, for instance, is one project that I'm not going to lie. When we saw the stream for the first day, everybody was wild. Like, so you can do this in Afrobeat, right? So he made it. Now I was seeing Rema doing a million streams in a day. Because about 1 point on Spotify did. I know Rema did about 1.something million on Spotify. Nigeria did about 900. So that's the point. What do you think MIL did for Afrobeat?
Well, I mean, if you are going to look at it critically, I remember that I was saying it recently in my head that the way people are now big artists, let me say global artists, global Nigerian artists that have gone global are now doing this. When they have a project, they release a deluxe, and this evolution began from WIZKID with Lagos. And whenever they have a deluxe, there's always a collaboration with one of someone that can make your song go. And so when I saw after being in Lagos, Rema took over straight. He also did the way this
Ultra
brought Selena Gomez. That one also. So now we all know that the way it is very likely that Davido is also going to go through that route of having his deluxe and bringing someone that is going to make that thing good. And I won't be shocked if I see a Drake. I will not, because at this point there's a footprint that we can now follow and say, okay, this did like this also did like this. I mean, why do I want to stop? Do it too and go, because if he has it on one of the biggest songs, bro, you know how it's going to be Drake or maybe Phil. Do you understand? There's no way it's not going to become another global song. And so that, for me, that is a large impact that Made in Lagos has made for people, because you look at it after the album, drop it, doing someone that can make everything go. Bro, if everybody tried to follow like this, it might become one of the things that people start doing and to get themselves into that global space. So that's one of the points.
WIZKID,
I think WIZKID made or opened people's eyes to understand that if you don't have to bring them on your major project, just do a deluxe
and bring out a deluxe,
them, because the numbers of your major project add up to this then
I get your point.
So, and so far I really want to see Davido do it, because I mean Davido deserves a global song. I can't even lie, because there are so many shows that I don't like about.
Just shut up.
No, I'm just being honest, because and I want it. I want the Davido to be able to.
You know, while he was talking, right, and I saw why Bonaba will never do a deluxe. And I just saw it. Bonaba will never do a deluxe for anything. I just saw it. Bonaba will never do it. Bonaba will always make himself know that.
Want to be like he is.
So if I do this thing,
to look at
it will look like. So Mo say, because I know we all said it here that Last was a global song.
Yeah.
Last only needed.
Global artist.
It doesn't. That's why I was so big. It didn't need a drink.
Bro,
he needed.
Who's
a small boy? Who's a small US guy? If you want smoke, Chance the Rapper.
Bro,
just put Chance the Rapper on that song. That song was boom. But we saw so many versions of people came on the song. People came on the song. But I'm saying, in my mind, like, if I do this, I will see like up. I ain't gonna do this shit. Mama, cancel. Nah, I see why, but although good no vessel, but I see why you not do it. And it's fine. I understand that like making statements, so it's fine. Before we move on to this conversation, because why it's still hot, I want us to just do a quick game. So today's game is quite simple. We're going to be playing guess the song from Made in Lagos album. So it could either come from the deluxe or the initial song. Now I want to believe you guys should have known. Ebube is a big fan, so there's no way you tell me you don't know the song. So let's see how it goes. If you fail it, Ebube. If not, I'll win you on this one. Yo guys, so this is Made in Lagos O'Clock. Let's see how well these guys know WIZKID song. Ebube, I don't see reason why we should not pass this one actually. So the odds are high for Ebube. Yeah, the chance to win this song are quite
Listen to WIZKID.
yeah, you love listen. Ebube, give Ebube a speaker. Give him any Bluetooth device and his phone. The next song you are listening to is Made in Lagos. No cap. So let's see what this guys go. So I'm going to do 10 songs as quick as possible. Let's see how we can do it. Number 1, let's go.
WIZKID and boss. WIZKID and Terry Roma.
No job.
Wrong.
What title of this song? WIZKID Reckless.
Correct. WIZKID Reckless.
Amina.
It's a space for me. Let's go. Number 2 coming through.
If you want make a ginger,
WIZKID.
First talk.
Ah, no be you.
They say it together.
Let me repeat that
They
again.
say it together. They say it.
The one.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You guys say it together.
Ah,
You guys say it together. Next one coming through. It's too low.
You're right.
Okay. Let's do it again.
WIZKID and Shense Balance.
Incorrect. Wrong.
WIZKID Balance.
Wrong.
WIZKID even get any balance for that one. Ah, play 5 seconds.
Feature person.
Yeah, I try to remember the person name. I want guy like that. WIZKID and Skepta. Fuck.
What's that?
WIZKID and Skepta. I don't remember that.
WIZKID featuring Skepta. Long time. Long time. Next song coming through. Let's go.
WIZKID and Oroma. WIZKID Oroma featuring Terry.
Wrong.
WIZKID.
Mighty One.
Correct. WIZKID 91. Correct. That's one. That's one. Yeah. They said one together. They missed one. Yeah, this one. It's game one. It will be approving me correct. Let's go. Track 5. Let's go.
Yeah.
WIZKID and Mali blessed.
WIZKID do?
WIZKID and Damian Mali blessed.
WIZKID Damian Marley Jr. Best.
Correct.
Never.
Wait.
How is it there?
No. The name is still in between. Because now the way it works on this game is that you have to tell us everything that is on DSP. The way it is written there. So it is there's WIZKID, there's Damian Mali, there's Junior, there's also one name in between. If you miss it, you guys got all of this wrong. Sorry.
WIZKID Damian Marley Jr. Blessed.
Is that what you said before that?
WIZKID Damian Marley Bob.
I think it is WIZKID's Damian Junior Gong.
Oh, there's
Mali.
Gong.
Yeah, there's a Gong Mali. So
You
guys missed that one. It's still 1-1. Let's go. I think I'm just being nice. So let's do this one. Let's take it a bit higher.
WIZKID Ella my piece of
WIZKID
me.
and I'm sorry.
Okay, I got it. I don't get time. You don't talk. You talk about it. I give you a life.
Just like the first song now.
That's 2-1. That's 2-1. Let's go to the next one.
WIZKID Terry Roma.
That's your Yoruba song.
WIZKID what?
Terry
WIZKID
Roma.
Starboy Terry
This is
Roma.
Starboy Terry Roma. Yeah. Not Terry. Starboy Terry.
That one is careful. People should.
Starboy Terry.
I mean first talk am. Why they steal my point?
WIZKID what?
WIZKID Starboy Terry Roma.
You up here? WIZKID Starboy. WIZKID Starboy.
Terry.
WIZKID Starboy Terry Oroma. The first thing.
WIZKID Starboy Terry Roma.
Both wrong.
WIZKID Terry Roma.
Correct. And I don't think it's not. Why am I here now? So that's 3-1, Abi. That's 3-1. Yeah, that's 3-1.
Which one you win?
I win piece of me.
Yeah, one piece of me. Let's go.
2 songs remain.
Yeah.
You don't play 7.
Yes,
Yeah.
now.
I be 8. Wait, you said that 2, I be 3 songs.
My 3 songs,
Yeah,
you
three
mean?
songs.
3 songs, you mean? Let's go. You see Stamara now.
WIZKID.
WIZKID Thames Essence.
WIZKID Thames.
I don't talk
Featuring-
am now.
Justin Bieber Essence. I want to know you play now.
No.
Because the BBS now.
Me, I dey correct. That one no concern.
No, I want to know.
I-
You talk as in I did not see one
I
play.
say
I don't know which you talk. So
WIZKID
whichever one, I don't
Thames
know where you play. Oh.
Essence
But I said
is
WIZKID
correct, and I answered first.
Justin Bieber Essence.
I answered first.
Eh, no,
WIZKID Thames Essence is
Well, like
correct.
different.
Because
so
no,
with the answer now.
no, it's not different. The
I
intro
don't
is not different. So, Monica,
You pick your
Iwa.
my own. Now,
Iwa.
I'm going to judge now.
what do you play?
If my beat doesn't answer, now you miss the play. You say,
Ah,
yes,
you mean there, make you click on am, make you open now.
you don't decide.
Click on am, make you
Yeah.
open.
But I know, I'm just saying.
Okay, actually, so the thing is that because both of them have same intro, right?
Wetin you play
That's
first
it.
now?
Eh?
Wetin you play?
If I talk, you go check my phone, Abi.
You
No,
go tap am now.
I go see am.
You go open before
It's
go.
fine, it's fine.
This done, eh?
It's
Actually, what I played
fine.
is Essence featuring Thames.
Eh,
WIZKID featuring Essence, so
It's fine.
not Bieber. So that's 4-1. We have to go.
it's no mind. Start of the song first now.
Hey, this one has that's Bella Shmurda on that. So that fuck I put it that song.
Ah, damn it.
You'll be giving Don hints too much.
Fuck.
Ah,
Should I give you hints?
Of all songs.
Should I give you hints? Should I give you guys hints? The name of the song starts from A.
WIZKID are not.
MT.
I know if I give you guys it, it's going to get that. I know what to count. Then they give Don hints.
I was like that thing, Bella Shmurda part. So yeah.
Anyways, that's 4-1.
5-1.
That's 5-1. So this is the last one. Is there any?
I did enjoy my whiskey. I mean, I'm trying this.
Let's do the last one. I feel for you, bro.
But I know it's a few for me. I know the songs. Come here, you know the song. I'm in the big
WIZKID
mood.
Benson, big mood.
Whiskey Biju Benson. It's not big mood. WIZKID Benson mood.
Yeah,
I don't
mood.
know. Yeah.
WIZKID Buju Benson mood.
WIZKID Benson.
Yeah,
which name is inside?
You're this WIZKID Benson mood.
WIZKID
Buju
Buju FK Benson.
If you ask that again now, you go talk about that. So that is WIZKID Buju FK Benson mood. That is
WIZKID Benson FK Buju. Benson. Now Benson.
Buju.
Benson, formerly known as Buju.
okay. Let me check. If I even play.
Nah,
Nah,
I know one
movie
song.
play.
I know one song.
Omo, it's also simple here. WIZKID featuring Buju mood.
That means it never changed to Benson at that time.
WIZKID featuring Buju. So you said Benson.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Nobody got it.
Yeah.
So anyways, you just touched the knowledge and the person came through 5-1. I feel like it's
Album
just,
where I never hear in 1 year. Oh.
what's the
Does not mean
I
that.
don't-
Now because you
doesn't
fast,
mean
don't
now.
come now. Let me say you.
Yeah.
Let me say I don't know him now. No, I know me say I don't know him now.
Okay, you don't know.
There's no see album this
Stop,
month.
stop. You don't know. You don't know. You don't
I
know.
don't
You
know.
know.
I don't know.
Anyways, guys, just so you know, the person came through and the one that won 5-1.
As always.
As always, actually.
That much.
Baby, how do you feel losing this one?
Well, usually I feel like you lose. I don't feel like that, so I didn't lose.
Anyways, guys, into the next conversation. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss us on this one. I promise you. Stay big tuned. Take care of yourself, guys. Okay, so guys, welcome back, and let's go straight to conversation. This is one that actually pricks me. It gives me. I used to feel bad because I remember what 2018, 2019, 2020 was for this guy. This guy was the chairman. Like aside from I was sent to a label, like he was. I want to say was the one doing a lot on that label. Like on their joint collaboration, you always hear him out like single-handedly. We're talking about Mayorkun today, an amazing guy. Mayor just went from he went up there and then came back here. You get now. Mayorkun is that guy. At the time, we saw all he has done, both on joint collaboration, DMW joint songs, on his own personal song, on people's songs. Just putting your song is gone. But looking at his recent run, we've seen him come out with amazing songs. Right? For reason best known to Nigerians. I don't know what's wrong with Nigerians. I don't know what Nigerians. I don't know what happened. I don't know where we lost it.
It's crazy.
I feel like we lost it somewhere. I don't know where we lost it. But we prefer to listen to. No, it's not Shake. No, it's not Shake.
Even as Shake,
It's not
we
Shake.
just like to stick to recent artists that are popping. That's it. It's not Shake.
It's not Shake.
We like to stick to recent artists.
Because right now, say if Shake drop, it will affect them.
I'm not lying to
The
you.
thing will affect them, bro. She know Fireboy, when Fireboy drop it, the thing will affect them. Fireboy has dropped 3 songs this year, and the songs are not even like they are mid songs. They are not bad songs. So anybody do not collect.
Because explain to me how Nigerians end up listening to Sandali.
So we are very recently biased. That's our problem. Because last major hit that Mayorkun had is Holy Father. No, with Victoni.
Yeah, I think even when he jumped on this guy's song Kamido, that
I'm even talking about his
own
song.
part,
Yeah.
Victoni.
Like ever since then, it's just been. And then it's not like he's been dropping bad songs. This guy's been dropping songs. For that, I still don't know why.
Yes,
For that,
bro.
he did not blow till today. Bro, that song was a freaking bomb. I be moving like this I can never see before. Bro, that song is so sweet. The melody, everything, production. But bruh, like it's I don't know, man. Like every time I always think about this Mayorkun fiasco, I'm always very pained. Because how would you go from like bro, Mayorkun was that go-to guy for collabo. I remember how he jumped on Zinoliski. Like he don't do collabo, so they talk say money more she collabo more, but then I still have to jump on this one because it's my brother. Cause bro, every song where they jump on, I just eat back to back.
I remember
Like bro, banger. Like it was just
bro.
that movement story.
Bro, that made that
Bro,
manga.
tówó bá tán èèyàn máa kú, tágbà ti pọ̀ jù, ṣó tán yín àyín máa kú. Like from label song to Davido, the best, as at that year to
Betty
all of the
Butter.
song to Betty Butter to even like bro, I'm a piano.
Betty
Bro,
Butter.
I'm a piano songs, everything. Mayorkun just a chop am, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, life happened, and like that's why it's always hard when you are up to stay up, bro. As I can say, it's lonely at the top. It's actually really lonely because if you know maintain am for that top, or jabo, and if you fall to rise again. So at times I dey always thank God say I never blow. I don't think that person am blessing, but because I can't imagine I'm all blown and everything, and then all of a sudden, waiting do the on the firstly. Like there are a lot of content creators now that I mentioned them. Oh, I'm not true. Where she did? It's not like they're not even doing anything. But I saw one interview at the time when I think it was Inyanya. People were like, where was Inyanya? I said Inyanya was dropping music, but you guys were not checking him out. Techno now, he don't drop song, he don't drop album. The album was not bad, bro. Who checked him out? Nobody. Like it just be like say we don't move on. You even have to even feature Charlie Poppy for may tap into the recent audience. But bro, if they don't move on from you, they don't move. That's why you have to stay on your toes. This one no be saying that this bro, if Bado no drop album for 2 years, but if he drop the next one, TV Reminisce drop album, people go listen to him. Oh, OG. That's it. Look at Mr. Easy, drop album. Mr. Easy, like bro, Mr. Easy. It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy.
The fact that you're talking, I'm trying to just reminisce. I'm like, that's true. I have these guys actually around, but nobody even give anything about them. Now, the big one I'm going to ask you: do you think Mayorkun couldn't drop? Because you mentioned the fact that it's difficult to remain up and stay down. Because when you're up, you have to do like a lot to keep yourself. If not, you're going to come down. Now, for Mayorkun's case, do you think it came down? Do you think it was like a drop in what he does? Because for Mayorkun, I really did that last EP. I did not see a decline. This is the same Mayorkun we've always
You get
known.
me?
Yes.
So I'm like, so I don't think that's how it works for him.
No.
So I won't say he dropped.
Me, I'm not the
Why
drop.
do we
The drop.
move?
The drop. I'm even saying is not that you drop in quality. Like the drop from the fans, from the listeners, from people coming to check you out, from people vibing to you. Like people just move away from you like you have a plague. Like you didn't even do anything. You didn't even do anything wrong.
before I remember Mayorkun was like on Snapchat. Mayorkun Snapchat is always full.
Like you didn't do anything wrong.
Always
All of a sudden.
What I do now? What have I not do?
Like, bro, I didn't do shit, man. For daddy till tomorrow, I don't know why that song no blow. Bro.
Thinking about it. Now, if we Nigerians, we know that just like Don mentioned, we like new things. When our piano came, Asake really drilled us on that. He knew. I think he understood the fact that we like new stuff. So he gave us a couple of our piano, so many, and we consume them. Now, when Mayorkun dropped for Daddy, it was a move away from our piano, which we all thought that we should have loved. Do you think the uncanny effects affected for Daddy? Regional like it played so much like that?
Man, not necessarily. I won't say that because there are other songs that are not, that are not amapiano based, and they still went. They still did better.
Only one. At the time, it was only one.
No. At the time,
yes.
Okay. Well, first of all, I don't want to say the video because the video's effects might be.
No, there was not that time.
Saying,
there was not that time.
No, I'm saying. Right now, there are songs that are not amapiano based, and they are still doing well.
Yeah, I'm talking about when he dropped for Daddy. Let's have that focus.
Yeah,
at the time. But then we knew that then Asake just dropped. Then Omale dropped Reason
Deluxe of
no.
Reason was not even on my piano.
Yeah, that was it. So that was the only one that was in there because that was number one.
Martin no dey stop. Is that my piano too? I'm not. By what I say.
It is. That was Zinoku. That was Zinoku finish it now. That's Zinoku finish it.
I think looking at if you say that particular period, we can say that to an extent it affected it. And we mentioned Omale now. I think the reason why Omale was not affected because Omale, doesn't do amapiano. Just
but his next song is amapiano.
His next.
Okay, premiere.
Yeah, he's already. But I'm saying that as at the time, we all love him for his depression, and so I think now when he wants to release amapiano, he said it now. That he's happy now.
Yeah.
So that's why
Maybe they even carry amapiano come when you don't tire. Cause Ginger, all of this Ginger too was very very sweet.
Yes, it was a sweet.
But maybe because you know be amapiano, people know to chop him. Like bro. Amapiano you don't use like almost now like the third year be this now. Since Asake came out 2021. This is 2023. Kilo day power ni. Amapiano allows to enjoy our artists, our music again. Because if you are not doing amapiano, nobody will want hear them.
And I feel like this syndrome affects the ladies more.
Bro, it does because
not
many ladies are able to
catch up with the piano.
Yes, now.
Now you just imagine.
Aside from Niniola, that one. She has been doing house music. So a blend of amapiano, Maradona. It has that all those kind of vibes. So it's not easy for her. Like it's not easy for her at all. She footballer, yes, all of those vibes. All eyes on me. So it's very easy for her. That kind of vibe.
That's our own niche already.
I can't wait for Mayorkun to bounce back really hard, bro.
Talking about bouncing back a little bit, do you think now we're getting to the face of Afrobeats where if you cannot join them, if you cannot beat them, you join them. Do you think if you're going to advise people now, would you say, Baba, do amapiano so that we can get you?
Yes, amapiano on the EP now. Yes, too.
Yes, amapianos that you have. So amapianos that you came on, they were also. That's the thing. It's not as if they are not banging songs. That's if they are not good songs.
Loki amapiano now.
I love Loki. I love Loki. I love Loki. I love Loki. So even that me Twitch was not that.
Yeah,
you know, Steve.
You get one big TV.
Yes, now.
Bro, the behind the scene for the video was enough to give you 1 million views.
Yes,
the behind the scene. Aside that one, they shot on the
water.
Yeah.
Now, when I was like,
making me walk on water.
You get, but after all of this thing said, the song no still enter. If you're going to be his team, what would you advise him to do?
Bro, man, at this point, I don't know what to advise him, but I think at the end of the day, because sooner or later, my partner is going to eventually, go.
Yeah, true.
We all come back to this thing. But if you usually maybe not completely join them, still do my piano with them, but also still continue doing your Mayorkun kind of music. Because if you look at the video, did a bit of my piano in Timeless, but it also did a proper WIZKID video songs. And okay. So these are the bigger. Check out the bigger songs.
Sure.
Maybe not the biggest, but I mean they also. So I have a blend of the amapiano because at the end of the day, moving a new face is coming. You can't shy away from this completely. You have to tap into to it a bit, at least to be able to meet into the new audience that this Amapiano is getting from it.
Well,
Okay, wait, sorry.
Yeah.
Now, because I want to also end with this, right? And I feel like this is me. I feel like this is the reason, right? Now, one of the factors that we didn't talk about earlier, we think escape, was the fact that he left Davido at the time. Now, we know what it is to be independent.
That's what I was going to talk about.
So it's thank God Father was sinking. So he left BMW, and then David has said countless times that he spent millions on these guys and he doesn't take a dime back. So it's in BMW it was like all you have to do was wake up, go to studio, sing. And you go for your show, it's your money. You make your DSP, is your money. I don't want one dime. That you're in a more sinner and a more safe space to think. Now you have to think about your video shoot. You have to think about, you have to push for shows. You have to do this. They don't go sign Pepsi. Pepsi will say come. They don't say I have boys. So they say all of you are come. But now, Baba, you have to do everything on your own. Do you think that could be a factor too?
Yeah, for me, I think that's one of the factors. Because I remember, after the old Mayorkun leaving DMWP, he was silent for a while. Trying to get things together, trying to align the spendings. Cause bro, if you just decide you want drop as an indie, bro, cause you go think about the PR, you think about the how you want to run everything. You think about video. To this song, would it need a video? No, would it not need a video? I like all of those things. So it's basically not easy. And when it comes to this music, silence is withdrawal from fans. Let me use that word if it's allowed. Because when you are quiet, people feel like Shele didn't drop. Go your page, nothing there. Even and people they drop. They move to the people that are dropping. So by the time you drop, they don't even remember. They say, oh, I may or don't know. Okay, make a hear them. And then they listen and then they go back to where they were initially. So that's why when you want to as at that time when it happened, it was not his fault. The contract was due, and then well, a lot of rumors here and there about why he left and all that. But then that's not my own concern. But after he left, you had to think about how he's going to go about his business. So that led him to be quiet for a while and all of that. There was really nothing popping after the Holy Father era. That time he had a lot of shows in December, even performed with Victoni at some point and all of that. But after then, and then decided okay guys, it's time to be back. And then gradually he started dropping songs and all of that. The momentum dropped, but then I think compared to when he first came back, he's rising gradually. Loki is doing well. Before the DND album drop, Loki was on number 3 on Apple Music Top 100, which is not bad as at the moment, looking at how things has been for Mayor. So for me, I think that when artists want to leave labels, there's no proper ways to even leave, because if you go feel them, because if you are now say my label, your guy go now say my boy is done, moving on, they give you prayer, they pray for you, they give you freedom, you go still get also your way, because all the doors where organ name they open, the door no go open again, because everybody don't know say before we say they will play a song for free, this one, that one. So all of those things so a lot of thinking, a lot of mental, psychological things and all of that. But for me, for Mayor, I think what I would advise moving forward is for him to be consistent. Like Baba, if people don't hear this one, if they don't chop them, move on to the next one. Eventually one go enter. City Boy no be Amapiano now. And it's doing well, for itself. This guy's song now that displays Ashake, Modu Modu, as number 1 song in the country right now. It's not Amapiano. I just vibe. Donny at the top, say no be Amapiano. Was like one of the longest charting songs this year that dropped. So for me, I think that it's just like we said, keep up doing what you do. Yet you can do some of the things the crowd does, but just maintain your own P, and eventually you will see jail. And best believe Mayorkun is too talented. Best believe.
Mayor of Lagos of Lily, we've come to the end of this conversation. But then, if you have any thoughts on Mayorkun that you feel like you want to tell it to him or something, it is not hard. Come to the comment section, put your thought there. Trust me, I will send all of them as a bulk message. Send it to Mayorkun's phone. If you like your own, my call you and say come for lunch or come for dinner, we can flex together. But obviously, Mayorkun deserves better from Nigeria. We've come to the end of this show. Trust me when I say this, I had fun on this set. I'm sure you guys did too. Everybody, thanks for coming. And then the first kid is not yourself. Yes, my guys, take care of yourself. We'll catch you guys on the very next one.